Today we want to talk about the flat earth and the SUN. Sunrise and sundown prove that the earth is flat. And I believe this is the reason why we say the sun is rising and the sun is going down. And I believe if the sun was stationary and everything I move around it, why people keep saying the sunrise and the sun going down? It is simple. It is only because that's what the people observe. I myself observe the sun rise across the sky and come down. I observe that. And I understand the reason why we see the sun rise and the sun goes down. And the sun is making this journey. And it is not as they taught us that the sun is stationary and everything will go around it. Because we see movements taking place with the sun. And if that's not so, why everyone keeps saying the sun is rising and the sun is going down? Okay, people? We want to take good observation of what's going on around you. And I understand that you can listen to what people say to you, but you have to also make your own observation also to put what they say into practice or to understand what they are telling you is true based upon what you are looking at or what you see or what you observe. Okay, people, we're going to talk about the flat earth, and many things I will say, you won't hear flat earth people say this. But I'm going to say it anyway because that's what I observe and that's what I want to talk about. Due to my observation, I don't believe one sun and one moon work on a flat earth. Never. There is more than one sun navigating the sky across the earth. I do believe that. And I'm going to share my understanding why I come to this reason. When I begin to observe time zone in different parts of the Americas, I noticed that some countries like Florida and California, Florida would be 3 hours ahead of California, and that have me thinking that if Florida is 3 hours ahead of California, at one point Florida sun rise before California and Florida sun go down before California, while California still has sun in the sky. And this just gives me the reason to say it couldn't be one sun. It could not be. And we're going to just do this little calculation that I observe. People. We're going to say Florida is 11 a.m. California, because they're 3 hours ahead. Florida 11 a.m. California would be 8 a.m. Okay? Let's say we're going to push Florida time up 5 hours from 11 a.m. And we're going to do the same to California, 5 hours from 8 a.m. So Florida from 11 a.m., 5 hours added to Florida time, that would bring Florida to 4 p.m. And we're going to do the same thing for California at 8 a.m., 5 hours to it would put California at 1 p.m. people. And at 4 p.m., all right, let's say Florida would have a sunset at 5:40. Okay? California would have a sunset at 5 p.m. So if Florida is 4 p.m., California is 1 p.m. From my understanding and how I looked at it, Florida's sun is heading to the grave, while California's sun is 1 hour to the zenith of her peak. 1 hour, ahead of her zenith. That means California just come to the zenith of sun peak and still blazing at 1 p.m. Okay? While Florida's sun is heading to her grave. Remember, people, I told you that Florida sunset will be about 5:40. California is 5 p.m. So we're going to look at it now, and since Florida is 4 p.m., we're going to add 1 hour and 40 minutes to Florida time. And we're going to do the same to California. I went from 4 p.m. and I add 1 hour and 40 minutes to Florida. That brings them to 5:40. Their sun is in the grave. Their sun died. Their sun is no more in the sky. While California, 1 hour now and 40 minutes had it to California. That bring them to 2:40. They still have light in the sky, people. So due to my observation, people, that simply means a 2 light that in the sky. One just die before one. Florida sun go down before California. And I don't want no one to tell me about say the sun gone to the other side, because Florida and California is on the same hemisphere. They are same place in the United States. So how you explain that? That's why I said to myself, this brings me to the conclusion. There is more than one sun navigating our sky over the flat plane, whether people want to like it or not. I've seen many videos with flat earthers showing the earth and show you a circular motion that the sun and the moon make. But me say, no, that can't right. That is not right. It's not that I don't believe the earth is flat. I admit, I know the earth is flat because I can observe it, I see it. But that image that they're giving to us with the sun and the moon, no, it's more than one sun. More than one sun, people. I'm telling you. That's what I observe. And even if you can go on to check out even a country called Hawaii and Jamaica, just look into it. Jamaica is 5 hours ahead of Hawaii, and I don't know where you want to put Hawaii. If they are in the Pacific, Jamaica is in the Atlantic. And you can do the same calculation, people, and you're going to get the difference. Same way. One sun are going to go down before one sun, while one sun are going in the sky. Same way. And I don't want nobody to tell me about nothing sun rotate, because I don't believe that. It's more than one sun, I'm telling you. And you people can do your own observation too and calculate the different time with time zone. You can even call your people who live in these different quarters. I have people living in California, and when I call them at certain times here, they tell me it's still light in their skies. And I'm like, whoa, my sun gone down, so that if it's one sun, people, I'm going to leave it upon this topic, I'm just going to give you something to think about and to work out the ratio. And I do believe that's the reason why they come up with time zone, because they calculate the time off of the sun. Okay, people, they calculate the time off of the sun. And that's the reason why we have so much different time zone. And I can tell you, more than one sun navigate the sky. Due to my observation, it's a possibility. It could be about 3 sun navigate all across the Americas. And probably the same for the next side of the hemisphere. I never see all of them at once, people, but due to the observation and the calculation of time and time zone, that's where me come to this agreement that is more than one sun navigating the skies. And I don't know why no one talk about it. I don't know why no one seems to observing it, but I do observe it. I do observe it. Yes, people. More than one sun. 3 over here, so 3 over there, so. That's my calculation. That's my observation. This is just what I observe. Even though I don't see 2 sun in the sky at one time, but due to time zone, he have me thinking. It's a possibility. And if I not say possibility, it is. Just because of all the timing them are set up around the world. Yes, people. And I'm going to tell you, people, if you want to hear more of what I think, tune in, just subscribe to the station. And you will hear more of what I think. All of this is just what I think, what I observe, and I process through my thinking. So subscribe, and comment and like and share this one. See you next time.